first sees all.
Hi, welcome everyone. My name is Bruce Swartz. I study in ufology and in astronomy. This is Our Sun today, filmed on February 25th. And at the same time, I'm going to take but 2 minutes to show you an update of exactly how the sun is aggressive today. As you can see here, we'll get some different shots. But today, February 25th, here's the news. A gorgeous filament eruption around sunspot region 3229 yesterday resulted in a M3.7 solar flare. The event launched a asymmetrical full halo coronal mass ejection into space as seen by SOHO. The bulk of the eruption is heading northwest, and the halo outline is rather faint, but likely that it will see an impact. So the impact will be directed towards Earth, of course, in the first half of the 27th of February. There have been no official forecasts out yet, but minor G1 geomagnetic storm conditions seem likely. So, lots of radiation is coming towards Earth. Several coronal mass ejections, lots of massive solar flares, and again, a very recent solar coronal mass ejection that just happened a couple of days ago, an X2.2, now an M3.7, which is a smaller solar flare, but again, with the directed CME. If you've been watching the news the past few days, you will have seen that there are a lot of cataclysmic events, disasters, large earthquakes, landslides in Brazil, floods, and incredible weather phenomena. And that's it. That's today's sun. Don't want to get people too bored. When I post the sun, honestly, not a lot of people come to see the videos, but I do mix them up. I'm not just going to put a 2-minute video. So what is that? Well, it's the interaction of the beautiful lights, yet again, coming back in the sky here that I often see at night. And they give me signs. They flash. They interact with me. I do a lot of tests. I have a lot of videos here if you want to see throughout the years. I've been doing a lot of exceptional tests that have given back some credible evidence, visual evidence of proof that there's possibly an interaction with these alien beings. But what was that? You see that go by? Let's look at that one more time. That is not an alien being, and it definitely looks like debris. We know there's a debris problem. Let's see that really close up. What is this, folks? You're going to see it in a spectacular way. We're going to be able to see this object literally spiraling and unfolding. We'll see it further away. There you go. So this is an object flying through space, but in reality, most likely in lower Earth orbit. This is with the infrared camera. Check this out. Watch carefully. Now we're slowing it down. It's going to open itself up. There you go. Like something that was all folded up to just boom, broke out. And you'll see it as it's going up. It's going to unfold several times as it's spiraling around, lost in space. A debris problem you're talking about? Yeah. Or, hey, this could be a spacecraft, new technology, secret project to pick up debris. They're not showing us and telling us everything. There's a whole lot of different companies, private space companies, that are trying to develop a spacecraft or an idea that they can send up into space to be able to gather up the debris. I think that is literally debris. Probably from all the dark projects and secret projects and space launches, but that's pretty incredible. And like I say, it's not every day you see it, but it's not for nothing they're characterizing all the findings with infrared cameras, because there's a lot of different things that people are seeing. This one, very unique. Of course, went by only 2 frames. Looks like it was extremely close, obviously in the winter, not the summer. In the summer, I've even shown videos of all the different things that the insects and bugs can do as we analyze them together. Let's head over to the moon. The hardest part of understanding the surface of the moon is understanding that the structures have exactly the same reflectivity as the surface. They blend in, they're hard to decipher. This is on the edge of the moon. You can see beautiful Copernicus right down there, a bit lower in the image. And that is the edge of the moon, of course, that the Terminator line is showing us yet again a beautiful structure on the moon, and that's how they hide the structures. I've shown many a times some structures that are just without a doubt, whether you're an archaeologist or a geologist or professional in the terrain, in the fields, of deciphering in space or on Earth what are natural objects. You know, we look at ancient civilizations and we try to decipher whether these civilizations were recent or old, and you know how they were built. So you can see that there's construction all over the moon, but with the same reflectivity, they're hard to pick up. You can tell there was a definite manipulation on the surface of that moon in many regions, and you don't have to manipulate the image. Quite simply, color filter, adjust the exposure. That's just me. I've always done it. You can see yet again over to the right from that object in the circle, you can see another platform or line on the ground. And they're not small. So I'm going to keep this short, under 10 minutes, so that we can upload it fast. I'll be able to stream on the French channel this afternoon. Where are we? Mare Serenitatis, the square there, the supposed Apollo 17 landing, right? Which they call it a crater, Mons Argeas. We're going to see that really close up and show you right there in the top left what they consider a crater. Like, ever since I've been young, people are like, it's a crater. Bruce, zoom up on it, you'll see it's a crater. I'm zooming up on it and I don't see a crater. I see many heights and depths, and I see lines going into the ground and crossing over high elevated areas or mountainous areas. And the more you zoom in, you can see other lines also in the background. I said it would be awesome to share this. And of course, you got to get the perfect night, pristine night, perfect atmosphere where there's not too much haziness, not too much heat. A cool night is very good for me here in Quebec. And obviously I can get some nice shots. So yeah, Bessel crater on that line in the center, which is Mare Serenitatis, and leading up on the top there, that's Mons Argeas. And that's where the supposed, hey, where's the square that I just showed you, the rectangle? How come you can't see it, right? It's in Mare Serenitatis, right? The lighting shows us certain things, and depending where the Terminator line is, it will help us see the surface a lot better. Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. It may sound silly to some, but it's really not. The shadows show us the structures, right? When you have depth, depending on where the Terminator line is or where that supposed sun is, look at this. They all have the same reflectivity. You see that there's lines going to a rectangular structure, and whether it be a structure or a cutout of the surface, it's still a manipulation that was done on the surface of the moon. And again, guys, this is on Earth's side. We're not even on the dark side. Thanks for subscribing, everyone. Thanks for checking out the channel. Everyone, thanks for the generous contributions, and thanks for watching the videos.
Aliens are up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter, cause disclosure's coming soon.